present my mind mapping from meeting 11 about the theory of language acquisition. First of all, for introduction, I will explain about the theory of language versus theory of acquisition. Chomsky distinguished the theory of acquisition from the theory of language, emphasizing principles like universal grammar. Language learning involves setting parameters based on observed patterns, but the theory of language doesn't explore the idea that grammar develops in stages. The second, theory of components, two components of the theory of acquisitions is competence factor and performance factors. The theory of acquisition focus on this stage, leading to adult grammar, addressing the process more comprehensively. Historically, language acquisition discussions concentrated on the theory of language, while child language studies focus on the theory of acquisitions. Chomsky's work highlights the importance of understanding both the principles underlying language and the stages involved in its acquisition. The third one, the competence factors. Examples of competent principles is lexical principles, which learning paradigmatic alternations as separate lexical items, and generalization principle, adopting rules with the fewest features, and unique principles, it's selecting one form based on linguistic environment, and the last is structure depend rule principle, which formation of rules based on sentence structure. And the fourth one is syntax acquisition. Examples of syntax acquisition principle: child's mind contains instruction to construct structure dependent rules. In simple terms, when kids learn how to put sentences together, syntax acquisitions, one important principle is the idea of structure dependent rules. This means that child's mind is wired to follow rules that depend on the structure or arrangements of words in a sentence. The fifth one, additional competence principles. Propose additional principles is like a rule for kids when they're learning how to talk. It means that they first figure out the order of sequence of words in sentence, like which words come first, second, and so on. These principles help them build sentences based on the order of words without worrying too much about the specific structure or arrangement. The sixth one is performance factors. Examples for performance principles proposed by Soblin. For example, principle A, which says kids should focus on the end of words when they are trying to understand language. It's like a trick to pay attention to the important parts. Additionally, there are factors that either help or make it a bit difficult for kids to understand and use language. The prohibitive factors might make it a bit tricky, while the facilitative factor make it easier. And for conclusions, this meeting discussed the theory of acquisition, which is distinct from the theory of language. It introduced the competence of factors related to constructing grammar, and performance factors, psychological process in language use. The competence factors include principles like lexical, generalizations, uniqueness, and structure-dependent rules. The example of syntax acquisitions principle is the structure-dependent rules. Additional competent principles like principle of linear sequence are proposed. Performance factors discussed by Slobin include principle A, influencing language comprehension. The summary concludes by emphasizing the importance of both competence and performance factors in language acquisitions with recognition of the language. That's all I can explain. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.